Hey, if you liked the video, be sure to hit subscribe here on YouTube, follow us over on Facebook, and join the chat on Discord. You'll find links down in the description. Rithwald Racing Shop is now open. If you need some short track attire, be sure to check out the link down in the description. Hey Rithwald Racers, welcome to another episode of Modified Mondays, the show where we give you an inside look at an iRacing season. So apologies for not getting in a video last week. I was actually at the Sunoco World Series of Speedway Racing down in Thompson, Connecticut. I had a blast. It was really good. I got to hang out with my dad and my stepbrothers, and we got to watch a whole bunch of racing. 20 different divisions over 3 days. We had pit passes, going in, checking out the pits, checking out the cars, meeting some of the drivers. Really good time. If you have not gone to the Sunoco World Series of Speedway Racing, you are missing out. Get up to New England in the fall and go check that out. Put it on your bucket list. It is a blast. So this week we are at my most dreaded track, South Boston. It is the only track I've been disqualified from in the SK mods. I'll leave a link below if you want to see that race. But in my first season, we were racing at South Boston, and I just got hit so many times that I ended up getting disqualified. So my main goal for this week is to make sure that that doesn't happen again. We're hoping for a nice clean race. We're going to try and go for a top 5. We've had some trouble trying to get some speed into the car this week, but it's handling really, really well. So hopefully we can avoid some wrecks if we have some of those this week. Let's jump into the racetrack and see exactly how this goes this week. All right, so here we are at South Boston Speedway getting ready for 50 laps. This is a very dangerous track, so I was going for handling over speed. See how it goes as we are off. Green flag racing with Dave Fuge on the pole. Really getting a good start. The lead stretching out to a few car lengths now. Oh, the number 4 and the number 5 making contact behind him. Number 5 going into the wall. A lot of damage on that car. Looks like he's going to be able to get it going again. And we are currently in 7th place with Jeremiah Burke behind us. We leave the inside open. He's going to try and capitalize on it. We're going to try and keep it down low. He's running on the apron. Going to try and come down low again here. And unfortunately, Jeremiah hits our car. It spins us out a little bit. We're able to keep the clutch in it and keep it going. A little bit of contact there with the number 2 as well. Sorry about that. But we're going to try and make it work on the outside. Not a whole lot of damage on the car, so let's see if we can get back at it. Dave Fuge in first place as well. The gap to second, though, closing very, very tightly. Don't know if he's losing a little bit of pace, but he's getting a little loose. And Brendan's going to try and shove it down the inside here. And Nicholas Coate will follow as well. Looking at Tommy Flanagan getting a little bit loose. Daniel Garnhart is going to try and make a pass on the outside. Neck and neck as they cross the start-finish line. Can Daniel get the pass off? Side-by-side racing it again, carrying a little bit more speed on that outside line. And it looks like he will be able to get that pass off. JW Bennett looking down the inside of Dave Fuge. Can he get the pass off? Looks like he will easily. moving himself up into third place. Looking at our car here, we're finally catching up to Jeremiah. And he waves us by, having a little bit of car troubles, he said, and lets us by. No problem there. And now we see GW Bennett moving by Nicholas Coate, getting that pass off. And here, folks, is your race winner, Brendan Madonia. Ran a really clean race. Had a nice pass there on Dave Fuge when Dave bobbled a little bit and is able to hold on to it for the rest of the race, getting himself this week's Modified Monday victory. And we are in 9th place. We started 9th, finished 9th. Had a lot of Division 1, Division 2 competitors in here. Pulling up alongside Tommy Flanagan. We're trying to chase him down, both joking about how few incidents there were in this race. There were a couple spinouts. We were involved in one, but luckily there weren't any major wrecks. This place can become almost a destruction derby at points, so good to see that. That'll wrap up week 6. So, not the greatest finish. We started 9th, finished 9th. We had a little bit of contact there. We were up in 7th place at one point, so I think we could have maybe gotten our top 5 finish. Luckily, we were able to get the car going again after that little bit of a spin out. We were able to get our places back, so everything kind of worked out the way it was going to. We ended up getting 40 points for that race because there were so many Division 1 and Division 2 drivers that even a 9th place finish was about as good as some of the top 5 finishes we've had in previous races. So, let's go see how the championship standings are panning out after this week's race. As we hit the halfway point of the season, Timothy Wilkins will remain in the top spot, and after we missed last week, Steve Parks will take over 2nd place. Paul Massey continues his climb this week, now picking up the 3rd spot. 4th will go to Brian Hughes out of Pennsylvania. We'll fall to 5th place this week. Hopefully we'll catch a win or two in the next few weeks and start climbing again. Justin Verschneider will move up to 6th. Good to see a familiar name among the ranks. Hugh Stenzel will debut this week in 7th. Chase Follett will fall this week to 8th after a quick stop in 4th on the last episode. Tracy Jenkins will fall to 9th, and Michael Kami will round out the top 10. There's still 6 weeks to go. Will someone knock Timothy off his throne? Let me know in the comments. That is going to do it for this week. Next week, we are at Langley Speedway. We'll see how that one pays out. I can't exactly remember how good or bad Langley is. I'll probably remember as soon as I get on the track. But stay tuned. We'll be doing that next week. And be on the lookout for Tuning Tuesday over on the Facebook page. Give a follow over there. We are 1 follower away from 100 followers over on Facebook. Really looking forward to hitting that 100 follower mark. So if you haven't already, be sure to check that out. We've had a couple really good streams, a lot of people coming on, chatting, chilling. Jump on the server too if you are going to be tuning that night, and come enjoy the fun. I know that most of the seasons are over as far as short track racing goes, but if any of your local short tracks are doing any short track racing, be sure to visit them. Until next time, guys, peace.